Flight 317 vanished. This is the story of Flight 317. Real. Chills down your spine real. Let me take you back to that night, November 3rd last year. Chicago O'Hare. It was raining so hard, the runway looked like a lake. Lights reflecting off the water, planes taxiing like ghosts in the storm. United Airlines Boeing 777, tail number N317UA, parked at gate C17. Ground crew in neon vests running around like ants. Inside the terminal, the departure board blinked, Flight 317, Los Angeles on time. No one noticed.
I'll be back before you know it. Take care of yourself, okay?
Just
I
staring
will.
at his watch. 11:47.
I love you.
Boarding call came over the PA.
Rotate.
He didn't move.
Positive rate, gear
Captain
up.
Danny Roque, 52 years old, ex-Marine, 28 years with United, rock-solid guy. His wife kissed him goodbye on the jet bridge. He smiled, said, "Call you when I land in LA." Co-pilot was Maya Patel, 34, 3 months from making captain. Scrolling TikTok, laughing, finally gonna buy a house in Santa Monica. 12:14 a.m., plane pushes back. 12:14 a.m., 214 people on board, businessmen, families, Naperville High School lacrosse team, a pregnant lady going to her baby shower, and 2 US Marshals in the back with a federal prisoner between them. 12:27 a.m., gone. Vanished from radar. No mayday, no explosion, no ELT beacon, just nothing. Now here's where it gets crazy. FAA Command Center in DC went full war mode. NORAD scrambled F-16s from Scott Air Force Base, satellites scanning the Midwest, Coast Guard sent cutters into Lake Michigan just in case. By morning, the internet exploded. Mechanical failure? Impossible. Triple redundant systems. Pilot suicide? Danny's psych evals were cleaner than a nun's habit. Terrorism? No group claimed it. CNN ran the Chiron, America's new Bermuda Triangle. Enter Agent Lena Voss, FBI Chicago field office 3:12 a.m. Lena Voss, 38 years old, hasn't slept in 36 hours, desk buried in Red Bull cans and divorce papers. She's the Bureau's aviation crime ninja. Solved the 2018 SkyWest hijacking in 72 hours flat. Her phone rings. Unknown number. She picks up. A voice. Calm. Distorted. "You're looking in the wrong place. Check the cargo manifest, Bay 4L. Click. Victor Salazar, 41, ex-CIA Black Ops. Sold drone swap tech to the cartels. Sentenced to 40 years in ADX Florence, the Alcatraz of the Rockies. But here's the thing. He wasn't just a passenger. He was bait. 6 months earlier, a warehouse in Gary, Indiana, smells like rust and old oil. 4 people around a table. 1, ghost. Hacker who erased his own birth certificate. 2, Doc. Disgraced Air Force loadmaster. Kicked out for selling jet parts on eBay. 3, priest. Ex-Delta Force sniper. Now a mercenary. Prays before every kill. 4, the banker. Woman in a $10,000 suit. No name, just a Cayman account and a smile that could freeze lava. Their target? $400 million in bearer bonds being flown from Switzerland to the New York Fed. Hidden in Bay 4L, labeled medical supplies, fragile. The plan: 1. Hack the plane mid-flight. 2. Force it to land at a decommissioned Air Force base in rural Illinois. 3. Steal the bonds. 4. Make the plane disappear. But they needed someone on the inside. Enter Maya Patel. Maya's story: $187,000 in student loans, mom's cancer bills, brother in prison for armed robbery. The banker offered her $10 million, 1 flight, 1 switch to flip at 30,000 feet. Maya said yes. Black Hollow Airfield, abandoned since the Cold War. Runways cracked like old skin, hangars swallowed by vines. 12:26 a.m., Flight 317's transponder pings once. Coordinates N39.12, W88.47. Then, silence. By sunrise, the FBI finds a 777 sitting intact on the runway, no passengers, no crew, no bonds. Just one thing: a child's drawing taped to the cockpit yoke, crayon stick figures, a plane, a smiley face. Written underneath, "See you soon." The cockpit voice recorder: Recovered from the tail, here's what it said. 1224.11, Danny, Maya, what the hell are you doing? 1224.15, Maya, I'm sorry, Danny, it's not personal. 1224.18, click, autopilot off. 1224.22, Danny, you're going to kill 214 people. 1224.25, Maya, no, just relocating them. Then static. The hostages. 10 miles from the airfield, missile silos, Cold War relics. Sealed since 1989, the passengers were alive, zip-tied, gagged. Herded 200 feet underground into concrete tombs. The lacrosse kids sang their school fight song to stay sane. A flight attendant recited psalms. One guy kept proposing to his girlfriend through the gag. Victor Salazar sat in the corner, smiling. He knew something. Leaked on the dark web. The banker, face hidden behind a white porcelain mask. The bonds are gone. The plane was a distraction. You have 72 hours to release every federal prisoner from ADX Florence, or we flood the silos with VX gas, silo by silo. VX, nerve agent. One silo had enough to wipe out Chicago. The White House went code black. She traced the CVR hack to a server in Reykjavik, then to a shell company in Delaware, then to Maya Patel's mother's nursing home, bill paid in full. 1 week ago, Lena knew. She went rogue, drove to Black Hollow alone, no backup, no warrant, found Doc in a hangar welding something, a drone swarm. He didn't even fight, just looked at her and said, "You're too late, the bonds were never the target." The real truth. Victor Salazar ran the whole thing from prison. He had a ghost network, ex-CIA, cartel cash, Chinese tech. The bonds? Smoke. The real prize? Flight 317's black box. Inside, encrypted coordinates to a sunken Chinese submarine off Hawaii. On board, quantum decryption keys, crack US military satellites. Own the sky. Salazar needed the plane intact, needed the world to think it crashed. The hostages? Just leverage. Day 5. The silo raid. Delta Force breached the silos. They found 200 passengers alive. Maya Patel, dead, throat slit, note pinned to her chest. She talked. Victor Salazar, gone. But in Silo 7, Captain Danny Rourke, barely breathing, carved into his chest with a knife, tell was Maui 1111. Maui 11th November. A container ship in Kahului Harbor. Lena flew in with a SEAL team. No jurisdiction, no rules. They found Salazar in the cargo hold, sipping rum, black box in a Faraday cage. He didn't run. You can't stop it, he said. The keys are uploaded. China owns the sky now. Lena shot him in the knee, then the hand, then the mouth. The black box, empty. The cover-up. Official story. Flight 317 crashed into Lake Michigan. Mechanical failure, all lost. The passengers relocated, new IDs, witness protection. The bonds recovered in a drug bust in Tijuana. Salazar died in a prison riot. 6 months later, O'Hare Airport, 2:14 a.m. A payphone rings. Lena picks up. A little girl's voice. Agent was, "Daddy says thank you. He's coming home soon." Click. She looks up at the departure board. Flight 317, Los Angeles, delayed. The gate is empty, but in the reflection of the glass, Captain Danny Rourke in full uniform, smiling. He salutes, then walks into the crowd and vanishes. Epilogue. The bonds were never recovered. The quantum keys were never uploaded. Salazar's body was never found. And every year, on November 3rd, United Airlines gets a passenger manifest for Flight 317. 214 names. All of them are already on board. Bro, swear to God this happened. Sources, FBI, FOII docs, NTSB leaks, a whistleblower from Operation Paperclip 2.0, all redacted. I changed a few details to protect the living, but the chills